album is Hit Me Hard and Soft. We're back here with Billie Eilish. You recently told Rolling Stone that I feel like this album is me, it's not a character. What kind of character do you think you were portraying up till now?
Ooh, honestly, I think that, you know, because I had all my first moments and I put all my stuff out when I was like a very young teenager. And I think for a while I had this feeling that I was like very thought of as one thing, and I felt like I really didn't have room to do anything but the thing that people thought that I did. And so I think with Happier Than Ever, which is the last album that I put out, it was almost like a reaction of like a, you can't tell me what to do. You know, it was like, I'm gonna do whatever I wanna do, here it is. And I think I may have gone a little, really wanted to prove a point, so I think I went so far, but that's kind of what I needed to do. I kind of needed to like play this whole thing of like, I'm not what you think I am and whatever. And I think that, I thought at the time that it was very me, and I realized in hindsight I was like, I was just trying to be seen and express myself and show that people can be multifaceted, and I am one of those people. And I think that with Hit Me Hard and Soft, it's like the first time since I've been an adult, and maybe ever in my kind of creative life, that it truly is the most like genuine thing I've ever made. It feels very, very me. It feels like all of the music is exactly who I am, all the visuals are exactly who I am, and that's honestly terrifying, and that's why I'm literally shaking right now.
Well, because that requires vulnerability.
Right.
And a character is protected.
Yes.
It's a mask.
Yes.
People can't see
Yes.
you. You joined Lana Del Rey at Coachella.
I did.
There you go. There's Lana Del Rey. At Coachella last month. And a brilliant artist.
Yes.
And she introduced you as, quote, the voice of our generation. No pressure.
Right.
Well, how did it have an artist that you admire, describe you that way?
I mean, it's ridiculous, because it's like she's the voice of my generation, it feels like. And she's really like one of the main top 3 reasons that I am the person that I am and the artist that I am, and that I even started making music in the first place. And it was crazy to hear her say that. I love her so much.
Your vocal style has had an influence on a lot of other artists. And I'm just curious, who were the people that influenced your style? Because I'm gonna go ahead, I'm not gonna. I hear a lot of people, but go ahead, who do you?
I would love to hear what you hear.
I hear Chet Baker.
Dude! Well, I was literally gonna say, Lana was a big one, Marina and the Diamonds was a big one, but I love singing. It's literally, like, obviously, but no, it's like truly the thing I love most in the entire world. I love to sing so much, and I always have. And singers was my that's all, I think one of my favorite singers in the world is like Ella Fitzgerald. I love Ella Fitzgerald. I love Julie London and Johnny Mathis and Harry Belafonte and Sarah Vaughan and Chet Baker. Sure. I know, I'm really, that's the kind of the vocalists that I've always been really drawn to and very inspired by, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like we're lacking like vocals, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I don't know what the I'm saying, you guys.
Well, not every vocalist has a recognizable style as soon as you hear them, and you know Billie Eilish when you hear her. Was that the product of your love for these other artists just coming out through you, or choice?
I think that at first, because I started recording when I was 13, and you got to take time to get to know yourself. So I think at first I was singing the way that I knew how to sing and the way that I felt like it sounded good, and with inspiration from my favorite singers and songs and artists. And I think over time, I learned who I was and how I actually wanted to sound and what was genuine. And that's why I think it's really important that people are more forgiving of inspiration, because I think that we live in a world where like everyone wants to have everything be perfectly original and no one's ever done it ever in their lives. And like, absolutely, you don't want to copy anyone, but you have to let yourself be inspired. And I think that when anybody ever, like when I hear a song or I see an artist do something, or somebody, whatever, some younger artist comes out and they have a song that sounds like mine or their voice sounds like mine, people are like, and I'm just kind of like, dude, let them, it's okay. Like, let them figure it out. They're inspired, and it's, inspiration is gonna turn into more inspiration, is gonna turn into more inspiration. And I think that that's, you gotta let yourself do that.
Have you thought about doing like an album of standards?
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to do that.
I would love you to do that.
I would love to do that, Stephen.
And if you need anyone to do a duet with you, just give me a call. Just give me a call. We have to take another break. Don't go away. We'll be right back with more Billie Eilish, everybody.